Ladies, this is for you. I am here to be your big sister or your mom or your grandmom, your friend, whatever, your aunt, because I'm going to be more raw with you, okay? Ladies, there's a lot of you that say that there are no good men out there. There are a lot of you that say that men can't be trusted. And a lot of you have a really shitty outlook on men, okay? And you will also look at some women and say, oh, well, they're lucky they got a good guy. Or look at some women who are very fit and happy and say, well, she's beautiful. That's why things come naturally to her. That's why clothes look great on her. What you're doing is, number one, diminishing what I call your sisters, okay? The women in your life or the women that you view, observe. You are diminishing women. So, for instance, if you said to me, you know, you're lucky you have this person in your life and you lucked out with this great guy. You're really telling me that I don't have what it friggin' takes to have a wonderful relationship and that I'm not working at it. That I just had some unicorn piss on me and it's magic and I suddenly wound up with some great guy. Or maybe that I didn't do a lot of work on myself in the past to get to a healthy place to attract somebody who is going to treat me well. That's what you're telling me. So when you are speaking to other women and looking at other women, think, is this really something I'm projecting because I'm feeling insecure? Also, when you're looking at women, say a model on a runway, don't look at a model on a runway and say, well, she's tall and thin and that's why has this glamorous lifestyle, because you do not know what she is going through or what she put up with or what she sacrificed to be in that job. Because honestly, she's not doing anything different than what you're doing if in fact you're working. You're putting in what you need to put in for your job. And if you're not working and you need to have more income and you're looking at men to provide it, don't wonder why you're looking at men to provide a certain level of income and you're going into a relationship partially, at least, or all the way, with a superficial, manipulating, horrible attitude that it's okay for you to use somebody and then wonder why a year or 6 months or whatever it is down the line, they decide that they don't want you anymore because they're done with putting up with someone who doesn't really love them and who only loves their paycheck or their car or their assets, whatever it is. Don't wonder why this stuff happens to you. This shit is happening to you because you don't love yourself. And this is why I am so passionate about this, is because I want you to love yourself enough to make the steps to get healthier, to get happier, to be able to look in the mirror and completely accept who you are. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to strive to be a better person every day and that you're not going to focus on outreach and sharing, but in general, you should feel like you're in a good place, you're proud of yourself, you've lifted the shame and pain from your past, and that you're ready to share your life. So being in a relationship is not about someone completing you. That's the stuff of fairy tales and movies, okay? Someone else does not complete you. You go into a relationship because you love your life and you want to share it with somebody and that you enjoy sharing what they have to offer. That's what a relationship is. A relationship isn't, I'm lonely and I'm eating ice cream, so I guess I'm going to call someone up and see if they want to come over and stroke my ego and have sex with me, and I'm going to cover myself up with a ton of makeup and hairspray and call that self-esteem. That is not what life should be about. You should be able to be with somebody in your most raw form and be accepted for who you are, and you should be able to, in that raw form, look in the mirror and love who you are. If you are not there, you don't love yourself enough. And if you don't love yourself enough, every area of your life is going to be sabotaged. Your income is going to be sabotaged. Your health is going to be sabotaged. I mean, just the very fact of not loving yourself is causing you stress, and that means your T cells are actually working harder. You are more prone to being sick, having a cancer, having an autoimmune disease, just because you don't love yourself. You are more prone to not ever finding love if you don't start loving yourself. Love is something that is mutual. And you have to experience it with yourself. You have to have self-esteem and honor yourself and trust yourself and have passion for your life in order for you to experience love. Love is trust and passion and respect. How can you have that with somebody else if you can't feel it within? So I love you very much, but I need you to get off the toilet with your life and start living your life start embracing that you have shit you have to work on, and you cannot continue blaming other women's beauty or luck or men for being this horrible gender. You cannot keep blaming people for your unhappiness. It just is never going to work out for you if that's what you do. So I want you to figure out a way, and I'll make more videos to help you on how you can stand tall and you be the epicenter of your own friggin' world, okay?